TNN Trap News Network, back in this thing, like cook, cracking this thing. It's Saturday, man. I'm over here playing Call of Duty, doing my 1-2 step like Sierra. Hit me up on Instagram if you try to jump on with me. I ain't tripping out. Got my little 1-2 step for this Saturday. See what I'm got going on. Got me some trees, all that. Don't worry about it. We here at TNN Trap News Network. We got the dude IBM Hoodlum going crazy. IBM Hoodlum is going crazy, 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 crazy. He's exposing Rat 100, snitching on Luce Cannon, R&B, R&B. That's Wack 100's wife. That's the woman who he was cheating on his real wife for on Clubhouse, and now she's sending the nudes to Luce Cannon. She sending the news to Luce Cannon. He exposing all the paperwork. He exposing all the wooty bams. He exposing everything. You feel me? We good content. We finna slide over here and let y'all see what my dude IBM Hoodlum got going on. Jumping into this good content. Make sure you follow his page. Show his page some love. Like, comment, subscribe. Show his page some love. Show his page some love. Show his page some love. Let me see. Boom. Wait, where's that? Bow. Hit that. Show his page some love. Hit that like. Show some love because I just did. We finna jump into this content, man. Let's get into it. Let's go.
Those were years before Canon, okay? What happens with YouTube, because I realized a lot of people are gullible, those are new to them. So they look at it as, oh, she's with another man. That trainer was shit back when she did the chance of love, whatever the case may be, okay? This is a narrative they're trying to spin to make it seem like she's cheating on Canon, okay? And it kind of gets back to the same situation with the text messages between Wack and Sharice that Gigi put on her live yesterday, that everybody's running around saying, oh, she's leaving Luce Cannon. We'll get to that though, okay? So what I'm trying to say right now is their new thing is attacking the three-way call. So they're trying to say the call is being recorded. Maybe he needs to get an ear doctor. So they're basically saying they're harming themselves. Well, hey, guess what? They haven't said anything to him about it. They didn't bring it up in the first court hearing, well, the second court hearing with the bail hearing. So why would you want to bring that to anybody's attention? So they're trying to say, hey, maybe Sharice Mills is doing it to purposely keep him in there. Well, let me show you guys something. This is how they cover their tracks. If he does get in trouble for those three-way calls, take a wild guess who called and told on him. Look what R&B text Sharice Mills, okay? If he wants to keep his...
But see, here go the thing, though. Who told on him, nigga? He told on him. Don't nobody got a call. I don't know if everybody thinks that, like, we all have different versions of social media. I hope, can y'all hear me? Chat, can everybody hear me? I don't know why everybody thinks we all have different versions of social media. Like, we all got the same Instagram. We all got the same Facebook. We all got the same MySpace. We all got the same everything. You feel me? So I'm not sure why people think that, oh, well, you told him, nigga, you told on you. He's telling on himself. He is telling on himself, bro. Like, nobody has to snitch on this nigga. He's telling on himself.
His phone privileges, he should keep my name out his mouth. I'm not playing. The fake don't bring R&B in it. It's not believable, but go off, okay? So this is part of their plot. R&B has already called and reported Cannon for the phone calls. And then they go back and he makes the post today to say, hey, they're going to get caught up because they're doing it to themselves. But behind closed doors, third-party snitching. Wack has R&B already call up there and report him for phone calls. This is what these people do. Behind closed doors, Wack and his girlfriend are Karens. They call the police on people. Here's the proof right here, okay? Not only that, after she writes that, she sends Sharice Mills this, okay? Now, I will bring up this whole thing she sent because I got the whole thing and what it says. This is her panicking for dear life. Mind you, rewind. Remember, how did Hoodlum know about the phone call with me saying Wack is going broke, blase, can't afford his mortgage in California? Was he recording my phone calls? So, and it says something in the last two videos on YouTube. I'll put those videos out. But now she's scrambling for dear life. So as she writes this, basically saying she's going to report him, which she already did, she sends this as well after. And what this is a state law regarding recorded phone calls. Basically saying, hey, if he releases any of those recorded phone calls with me and him, I'm going to file charges on him In Nevada, recording a phone call without the consent of all parties is illegal. Nevada law considers this a felony, punishable by imprisonment and fines. To be legal, every participant on the call must be aware that it's being recorded and consent to it.
But see, that's gonna be ugly because all that's gonna do is open up a treasure trove of lawsuits and conversations where Wack was recording people and all kind of stuff like that. So R&B, I don't know if you want to do that because that's gonna risk. Well, unless R&B don't care about a relationship with Wack at this point, which I can't understand why she would still want to be involved with, you know what I'm saying, Wack after all this flu flammery. But, you know, flu flammery is hard, but whatever, I digress. Either way it goes, I think that this is a bad idea because all it's going to do is open up a horrible domino effect of everybody calling the police and suing Wack.
Elaboration. Nevada's two-party consent law. Unlike federal law, which generally allows one-party consent, Nevada requires that all parties to a phone call consent to its recording. Consequences of illegal recording. Violating Nevada's recording laws can result in felony charge, which can lead to jail time, 1 to 4 years, and fines up to $5,000. Okay, this is what this lady sends to Sharice Mills, basically saying, "Hey, I'm gonna do this as well. If those recorded phone calls, when she's on that phone, expressing how she really feels about Wack, exposing her business, and how she really feels about Luce Cannon. Okay, we've seen it all, we've heard it all. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm the type that will put that shit out there. But Reese Mills still has a lot of respect for R&B. She told me, I have a certain bond with her. I wouldn't do her like that, okay? She begged me when she sent me some of it, don't put it out. I respect Sharice 100%. I respect
The homegirl D Nice said all these niggas some chatty patties. Man, the chattiest of the patties.
Luce 100%. I won't put it out, but just know it's there. It's facts. If it ever gets to the point where it gets serious enough, I'm sorry, I will put it out there, okay? So boom. She does this, and then Sharice actually sends me text messages from Wack.
Bro, this is like high school. This is worse than high school. This is like junior high school, 7th grade girl shit. Like, well, I'm sorry, but I have to defend myself. I'm sorry. I just have to defend myself. I'm sorry. Only high school girls and little girls, teenage girls apologize. I'm sorry. I just have to. I'm sorry. I hope you understand. He did it to me, so I just have to do it to him back. I'm sorry. I have to defend my. You guys is weird, bro. You guys are weirdo begeardos, bro. The weirdos of the begeardos. The weirdiest of the begeardiest.
Regarding the whole situation with him going live on exposures and him flipping out. Now, mind you, I've been telling people that is not about Sharice. Everything that he was hammering Sharice about, she didn't do none of that. It was me, okay? He just didn't want to say my name. So I want you guys to take a quick look at some of these screenshots with Sharice Mills. This is Wack 100. These are the people who are filing false police reports on people, okay? Basically saying people are threatening people, lying, okay? R&B has the audacity to...
Now, see, some of y'all gonna be like, well, Wack's not doing it, Wack's not doing it. Nigga, if R&B is doing it, Wack's doing it. That's his queen, right? That's his rib, right? They 1 and 2. That's the boss. He always crediting her for being the one in charge. Yeah, man, R&B, that's my queen. Whatever the queen say, go. Okay, cool. So your queen is snitching, bro. And by default, you third-party snitching to your queen. That's a fact. That's a fact. Wack is telling on Luce Cannon. That's a fact. Wack is calling police and putting police reports on Luce Cannon. That's a fact. That's weird. That's weird. Luce Cannon ain't never told on nobody but himself with his slow ass. Turtle ain't never told on nobody but himself with his slow A double. Well, he told on Big U too, so, there's that. But I digress. This situation right here just went from ugly to filthy, bro. And even, I know it was funny at first, but watching how these two dudes double-crossing each other and backstabbing each other, this ish is disgusting. It is absolutely disgusting.
Sent a screenshot of a Nevada law when we all know the #1 call recording person in the fucking America, probably the whole wide world, besides jail systems, is Wack 100. Kind of relate to being, the police, the police and the feds, they record all calls. Wack 100 records all calls, okay? So this is the audacity of these people. You're in man shit. You think shit funny? You think people soft? No, people get hurt over this kind of shit. You don't know your place. Sharice responds, there you go, threatening again. Like, what is wrong with you, Wack? 100. We can't move forward like you keep going backwards. You won't stop, and it's getting worse and worse. Luce put me in this shit. I wish I did not have to do this. I really do. That ain't no threat. Whack and loose what people are going to get hurt. People will die, and that shit ain't no threat. You will be the
Damn, Wack threatening to unalive Sharice? Sheesh.
start of it. I think on the next phone call, oh yeah, this is where the Gigi stuff. Now remember, Gigi had claimed that she doesn't really deal with Wack like that. So when she put that screenshot up on her live, it pretty much confirmed that she does deal with Wack like that, and he sent her the screenshot because this is the screenshot that she had up on her live, and it came from Wack. Okay, I think. Remember, I think on the next phone call, you need to have a talk with Canon and have someone else run this content shit because I really am tired of all this. I am not trying to be with anyone, and truth be told, he has gotten me into so much bullshit with this ex bitch that is just crazy. Now, they ran with this on YouTube. Even Gigi. Oh my God.
Oh no, IBM Hoodlum. I know you doing your loose cannon PR work, but that looks bad on Sharice. That looks terrible on Sharice. To all the ladies in the chat, to me that look like a lady who not finna stay down for her man. Ladies, what do it look like to y'all?
Sharice is leaving loose cannon. That's not what this says. What this says is you guys have been spinning the narrative and she's cleaning the narrative up. You guys have been saying she's had an ulterior motive the whole time, and she's saying, I'm not trying to be with someone else besides Cannon. Read between the lines, okay? But they ran with this, okay? This is what she's saying right here. You guys are spinning the narrative, saying I'm with this trainer that y'all got from a video years before Cannon, and you guys are running around saying I'm cheating on my husband. I'm saying I don't want to be with someone else. Only Cannon is who she want to be with. But this is what they twisted up, ran with it on YouTube. She's leaving loose Cannon. False. I'm not the start of anything, so please stop with the narrative. You keep jumping to conclusions when all it takes is a conversation if you're upset about something. Instead of doing that, you go AWOL. Yeah, well, since I'm the enemy, maybe I'll make her my friend. I'm a bitch, right? Shaking my head, okay? So let's go up to the next one. He said you were texting him while you were in the movie, so I'm thinking, okay, maybe he wants me to talk. I have no idea. Even Vlad was calling him. Nah, can't nobody force me to say shit I don't want to fucking say. But you don't respect me, so that's why I disrespect. You ain't called a hoodlum a bitch yet. Bingo. There it is there.
Damn, Wack, you getting pressed, bro. Now I guess that do make sense why you went and told on him because you scared to fight anybody. Every time you go outside, somebody put their hands on you. You spooked to the IBM Hoodlum dude because the IBM Hoodlum nigga put literally all the R&B's information out. Where she stay at, where her mama stay at, her first name, her last name, her mama first name, her mama last name. No, literally, that nigga put out where she stay, where her mama stay, the whole whoopty bam. So he came in hot tripping off of that. Wack's been terrified of him ever since. And that nigga's been a domestic terrorist, just for sure a domestic terrorist. Yeah, man, now you trying to blame it on Sharice Mills, but she just made it clear. You scared of IBM Hoodlum. You feel me? But for whatever reason, Wack is afraid of confrontations with men. Like, he'll get into it with a woman all day. You this, you that, blah, 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 this. And then, like, weak men, he'll get into it with. Like, he'll call academics a B, a bozo, a drunk, all this kind of stuff. He'll talk crazy to Flacco. Nigga, IBM Hoodlum put that girl R&B, I ain't gonna call her her name. IBM Hoodlum put that girl R&B situation out. Nigga, Wack was spooked. That nigga was shaking like a stripper on a pole in the middle of the Antarctic. Come on, big dog. Let's keep going up.
Through this whole text message with her, she had not mentioned me one time. And who I've been telling you why Wack is doing what he's doing because of one individual is right there in the text message. Everything you see this dude doing is because of me. Once again, he has tried and he is continuing as of today to try to take me down, okay? But noted, moving forward, I will not mention your name, or if asked, I will not say a word because I really am not trying to start no issues between you, Cannon, like, come on already. Question marks, why? Because that's your partner, right? Oh, this is going to lead to life in prison and death. all it's going to lead to. Okay, now this man's talking out the side of his neck. Okay, you guys see this, right? This is Wack 100 texting Luce Cannon's wife, Sharice Mills. This is what he's saying to her. Behind closed doors, this is a whole different ballgame, okay? And, you know, today, I woke up, I seen this, I said, okay, this is pretty much their narrative they're gonna try to spin. But I don't know if he knew R&B had said something about reporting the phone calls, but of course, I don't think he did because they're dumb over there. Wack is dumb when he does the internet shit. He doesn't even know that R&B already exposed that she's going to be the one to report him, and they're going to try to make it look like, oh, they did it to their self because the call says it's being recorded. You know what I'm saying? This is what these people do. So not only that, right? I woke up to this. Now, it's nothing
So
serious.
this is basically him exposing Wack's premeditation. Okay, so let's make sure we're getting this 100% right because we need to make sure the sports fans are catching this. Wack is premeditating the snitchery. Premeditated snitching is barnacles. That's barnacles, bro. And he's plotting to cover it up with, oh yeah, well, even though it is true, Luce Cannon is definitely telling on himself. But Wack is expediting the process by making sure R&B calls down to the penitentiary or to the federal holding and make sure that Luce Cannon gets noticed for all his flu, flammy, skullduggery, and larceny. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much what it is. They're gonna try to hide it behind, oh, he snitched on himself. He snitched on himself. Yeah, it might be true, but in actuality, you snitched on him as well.
But it only lets me know that he actually has people currently, as I speak, going through my Instagram and trying to find anything they can report my Instagram account for to get it taken. Okay. Now, sometimes I wouldn't say sometimes, majority of the times, I am very careful about what I say because I know they're very strict on what you say. So I use emojis and certain other things to cover up certain words. Well, they went and found a comment. Now, mind you, this is from today, okay? At 11:04 a.m. I will put it back up here with the date if you want me to, okay? They found a comment from months ago that says, I'm going to hit you when I'm done, okay? Somebody went and reported that. Remember, I didn't say this today. This ain't like it was an auto-generated thing where they caught it. No, this was from months ago, meaning somebody from the 100 side, those dweebs over there, was sent to my account to find anything they can report. And they happened to find this comment right here. I'm going to hit you when I'm done. So what does Instagram do? Boom, restriction. You can't go live for 30 days. I'm like, well, that right there.
That's better than me, nigga. I can't go live on Instagram for like 322 more days, nigga. They hit me with it for show.
Is not they reported it as violence and threatening. Another sign of Wack 100. Everything you guys keep saying I'm doing is threatening. You guys are giving yourself away. You have been using the threat tactic against me for the last week or two, Wack. So when you report this as a threat, it just lets me know it's somebody from your side, okay? Now, mind you, I'm going to hit you when I'm done. So, boom, I get the restriction. Boom, I hit the little button to counter it. They come back 5 minutes later and say, hey, we reviewed your comment, reposted it because it doesn't violate our standards and terms. They were so desperate to try to find anything. So when you only could find this right here, that lets me know that I'm pretty much clean because you tried to hit me saying, I'm going to hit you when I'm done, basically saying I'm going to call you when I'm done as a way to try to say, hey, let's get him on this. Let's try to take down his Instagram as well. Wake up, you guys. Smell the coffee. Wack 100 is currently using the same thing he got on Big Meech about. Third-party snitching, he is currently using that against me as we speak. One thing about me, I put facts on the screen. I'm not going to come on here and just talk. Their new way of doing things is to just get somebody on the screen and roll with what they say. And it's working in a way because you got those people who are gullible who just going to believe what the person is saying. I'm the type of individual, anybody has watched my lives, any of my videos, I am going to prove myself through and fucking through, okay? That's just me. Now, mind you, I did watch one of Academics, the videos, and he was basically reacting to one of the phone calls with Luce that was posted uh, on their YouTube channel. That was a response to Wack 100. And I do want to speak on this. I do want to react to this because I feel like, with Wack controlling the narrative, it's a reason why academics is saying certain things in this video. So I definitely want to get to this real quick before we get up out of here. And I would love for Act to reach out so he can get some of the answers he need, because as far as what I'm hearing, Wack is spinning the narrative and it's working because he has tried to cut IBM's line off being able to voice the truth. So let's get to this video. And I want to just start off at this part and we'll go from here. Just listen.
Let's bring it back. So let's get back to the work. We got the work, chat. We got the work.
Listen to what he's saying.
So if you guys don't know, Wack aired out Luce Cannon and Sharice. Sharice is Luce Cannon's wife. I thought Wack and Luce Cannon was cool. Wack called me last night and basically was just saying, man, fuck all that shit, man. Fuck the fact that I'm the baby godfather. Fuck all that shit. I'm on timing, right?
Right. So my thing is, what does the baby have to do with anything? If you're the child's godfather, what made you say F everything? Okay? That right there shows that he's really, 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 really upset at something else besides that baby. What could that be? I wonder why.
It appears that we now have Luce Cannon responding to Wack, and he's making some allegations claiming Wack is broke. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't believe this one bit. Number one, me and Wack have almost made $100,000 bets.
Man, academics, you ain't never seen Wack cash out on $100,000 nothing, big dog. Stop playing with yourself.
I know Wack got it. We all know Wack managed
Giving life. What's the deal?
Game, manager the raid.
He's not managing the game. That's cat.
Jay, manager the Blueface. He got that work.
But let's pause it right there. And the reason why I say, hey, Act, you should reach out to certain people, because my first question is, well, when is the last time you actually made a $200,000 bet, academics, with Wack 100? And we're not going to just say, oh, last week. Let's see some receipts. Let's show that you're standing on what you're saying, academics. Show those receipts of a $200,000 bet not too long ago. I'm pretty sure you don't have that, okay? Just because you manage artists does not mean that you're getting money. If your artists are not getting money, you're not getting money. Game currently has nothing going on. He has an album coming soon. I fuck with Game. Ray J, what are you managing? His music? He has not dropped music. Blueface has been locked up. Your diaper company is failing. Where is this money coming from? So at the same time, you got to think, hey, if academics reach out, he will know the truth. But unfortunately, he's getting stopped from doing that from Wack. My thing is this. If you have money like that, Act, then there's no reason why we have screenshots of Wack 100 asking to borrow $10,000 from Luce Cannon, okay? So, Act, before you just insinuate and say, I know.
Damn. Gotta borrow the 10-piece? Sheesh.
You might want to do your homework. I would love to see a receipt from a $200,000 bet that's recent. Let's go.
Okay, he got that work. He got content. Stop playing. He's getting a check from No Jumper. Shit, Wack is a playmaker.
Right, so he's getting a check from No Jumper, okay? How much do you guys think No Jumper is actually paying this dude? Y'all think that he's paying him type of money to where he can make $200,000 bets? I highly doubt it, okay? If I'm not mistaken, I thought Brick Baby was making 3 or 4K a week. Can't be too far off from Wack 100, okay? And when you live the type of lifestyle they live, that's not really shit in these days anyway, okay? Like I said, if you're having to borrow money from somebody, you don't have money like that. Let's go.
I'm going to be honest with you. You can't get me to believe for 1 second Wack is broke. But let's hear Luce Cannon. If you don't got to work, we don't know if we can believe.
Okay. How everything?
Same thing for him. If you don't have the work Act showing that you placed $200,000 bets recently, maybe within the last year, we don't want to hear it, bruh.
You know, it's going.
Everything is everything, honey. Everything is everything. You know,
Yeah.
taking care of the businesses and whatnot.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
We online right now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Make sure tomorrow is vicious.
Honey,
You know what I'm saying?
Very vicious.
why? Why do you want why? Just tell me why.
No, because at the end of the day,
Sharice should know why. Shout out to sis, but he disrespected you, sis. I think I would want to go in every chance I got. Let's go.
Is like, you know, doing some buster activities when you literally wait until like.
By the way, everybody on the King Academics page, you niggas is lacking. We have 101 new gifted memberships and new members on the Academy page. How the hell is the bigger, you know, the King Academics page is the bigger page than the Academy page. Yet on the Academy page, there's memberships all over the place.
Act about his money. He like, look.
I think there's 3 times the amount of membership on the Academy page than King Academics. What's going on with y'all?
I'm like anyway. Too. I need to make my members
harbor some feelings because you going broke and that diaper company is not working for you. Like, bro, we don't ask him to make money for us. I make money for him.
Now, mind you, he spoke on a diaper company. Like, Incredible Diapers is not. I don't even hear about it. Nobody ever hears about it. If you're making millions of dollars off a diaper company, trust me, you will see them at your neighborhood Walmart, your neighborhood grocery store, your CVS, your Walgreens. We haven't yet to see Incredible Diapers in any stores. All we've seen them is you can order them online. So yes, in my opinion, the diaper company is failing. If anybody knows it's failing, it will be Luce Cannon. Luce Cannon has been the closest to Wack 100 in the last year, okay? Academics, I know you fuck with Wack, but don't be gullible to the bullshit.
Not one play he brought for me that I made money off of. I paid him. You get what I'm saying? Like, Cuz don't make no money like that. He be on Clubhouse and everything, gossiping for free.
Oh my
But
goodness.
at the end of the day is he gonna have to stand on everything that he say, and I'm gonna get on his chin. He wanna call out and say something about your brother. I'm your husband. Say something about me.
Now, mind you, Wack said something about this today as well on Instagram. So let's point that out. I'm gonna say this one time, Goofy guy. Stop saying what you're going to do to me on the Fed phone. Now, mind you, he can say he want to squabble you, bro. I mean, can a squabble lead to jail?
Yeah, probably shouldn't be saying that on a federal phone. Probably shouldn't be wanting to squabbly wobbly with anyone on a federal phone. Not the wisest decision. I wouldn't suggest that for anybody. Not the, whatever. But decision making is hard. Don't worry about it.
Jail, yeah, it can be like a battery charge or whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, Luce Cannon has a right to defend his family. So if he's saying, hey, when I touch down, we need to squabble, whether it's in a boxing ring for money or whether it's UFC, whatever the case may be, he wants to get down with you for disrespecting his wife and his son. That's all he's saying. He's making it seem like he's threatening him. Here we go. You see that? Look at the screenshot. This is insinuating he's getting threatened. What is up with the police tactic with the threats? All Wack 100 through and through. Let's go. Run the content.
Ain't like that. Bro, all those goofballs is not like that. They soft.
Honey, I thought you wanted to...
Now, mind you, he's absolutely right. You know, when the internet seen Wack and Luce bump heads from the first time, I spoke on it before, was the swatting situation. Wack called all of them out. Nobody responded but Baby Cuban Rob. And remember, I've already exposed that. That was a play. I got a phone call from Luce saying, hey, Baby Cuban Rob is about to make this video, basically saying he want to get down with us. We're going to respond, and it's going to pretty much pump his name. And when you respond, we're going to ask to pump your name back. That was a play. I actually sat on the phone with Wack, and Wack has mentioned this to me before, how he was upset that Luce and Cuban Rob had this in place. Dead homies. Run audio, or the video.
To dead all the internet stuff. Now you want to really start this war?
No, because at the end of the day, enough is enough. You get what I'm saying? I talked to him. He said, oh, nephew, it's not like that. I'll let it go and all the goofy stuff like that because I'm...
All right, man. We're going to go ahead and let y'all watch the rest of this on y'all own Wookie Bam. But chat, y'all continue to watch. We're going to keep y'all updated, man. Watch this on your own time. Please hit that like, comment, subscribe button. Be better today than what you were yesterday. Be even better tomorrow. Today, be at your absolute very best. Red dots to the left. You know the rest. And it's free. Avenue Angel, so he's free. We go.